Hi all, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss some of the important previous year questions from the topic quantitative aptitude. So let's move on to the discussion. Question number 1. Evaluate 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. Okay, so we can write 1 as 1 itself. Okay, so 1 by 2 as 1 by 2 whole raised to 1, right? 1 by 2 whole raised to 1 is 1 by 2 itself, right? 1 by 2 the whole square is equal to 1 by 4. That is, in place of 1 by 4 we can write it as 1 by 2 whole square. Okay, in place of 1 by 8 we can write it as 1 by 2 the whole cube, isn't it? So in place of 1 by 16 we can write it as 1 by 2 whole raised to 4 and plus etc. Okay, so what is this term? This is a infinite GP series. Okay, so this is a infinite GP series with the first term a is equal to 1 and the common ratio 1 by 2. Okay, so R is the common ratio 1 by 2 and the first term a is equal to 1. Okay, so sum of the series S of infinity is given as a by 1 minus r. This is the equation we have to note in this equation, right? So this is a infinite GP series. Okay, so for the first term 1 and the difference is 1 by 2 minus 1, that is half. Half is the common ratio and a first term is equal to 1. Therefore, what is the sum of the series is the question. That is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus etc. up to infinite. So what is the sum of the series is our question. So S of infinite series is equal to a divided by 1 minus r. So what is a? It is 1. Okay, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 1 by 2 is equal to 2. So our answer is option B, 2. Is it clear? So by looking at this question itself, we have to know what is the pattern that is followed here. It is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 the whole square plus 1 by 2 the whole cube plus 1 by 2 the whole raised to 4, then 1 by 2 the whole raised to 5, plus it is moving to the infinite number of series, right? So it is a infinite GP series and with first term 1 and the common ratio half, so that we can find the sum of infinite series as a by 1 minus r. Is it clear? By solving it, we will get a is equal to, that is the sum of the series is equal to 2. Clear? So question number 2. Find the LCM and HCF of 1.75, 5.6 and 7. So in order to do the LCM and HCF faster, we have to make this decimal into fractional form, right? So 1.75 can be made into fractional form by 1.75 into 100 divided by 100. So this 175 divided by 100. Okay, so cancelling in the table of 5, we will get 3 into 5 15, balance 2, 5 into 5 25, 2 into 5 10, then 0, 20 into 5 is 100, right? So this is 7 by 4. So first ratio 1.75, we can write it as the ratio as, or the fraction as 7 by 4. Similarly, for what? For our 5.6 also, we can make it as fraction by 5.6 into 10 divided by 10. So 56 divided by 10. So in the table of 2, we can cancel. So 2 into 2, 4, remaining 1, 8 into 2, 16, 5 into 2 is 10, right? So finally, we will get what? 28. 28 is to 28 divided by 5. Okay, so the next is integer, so we can write it as 7 by 1 or 7, right? So our aim is to find the LCM and HCF of 7 by 4, 28 by 5 and 7 by 1. Is it clear? So we have to find the LCM and HCF of these ratios, right? So how can we find the LCM of this fraction? What is our fraction? Let me make it clear. We have to find the LCM and HCF of 7 by 4, LCM of 7 by 4, 28 by 5 and 7 by 1. Is it clear? So first we have to find the LCM. Okay, so what is the LCM? LCM is equal to LCM of a particular number of fraction is LCM is equal to LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator. Is it clear? So what is the LCM of numerator? LCM is 7 and 28. 7 is common, so take 1 7. Okay, so 7 and 28. LCM of 7 and 28 divided by HCF of 4, 5 and 1. Okay, so what is the LCM of the numerator? It is 7 and 28. So in table of 7 we can write it as 1 into 7 and 4 into 7. So here 4, so 1 1. So the LCM of 7 and 28 is 7 into 4, 28 itself. Okay, so is equal to 28. Okay, so what is the HCF of 5, 4 and 1? So the highest HCF is the highest common factor. So the highest common factor that is divisible by both 4, 5 and 1 is 1 alone, right? So 1 is divisible by 1 can be divisible by 4, 5 and 1. Is that correct? So such a prime factorization, long division and such a common factor we can write for 4, 5 and 1. The highest integer which divides 4, 5 and 1 equally is its LCF. Okay, so 1 is the only number that can be divisible by 5 and 4. Okay, so we can write the HCF of 4, 5 and 1 as 1 itself. So 5 is, by taking the 4 as an example, it cannot be divisible by 4 and it cannot be divisible by 1. Okay, while by taking 1, we can say the common prime number that divides each 4, 5 and 1 is 1. So the highest common ratio is always 1 for this number. So this is a common prime number for both 4, 5 and 1. Okay, so the highest common fraction of the denominator 4, 5 and 1 is a common prime number of both of 3 of this number, that is 1. Okay, so 28 by 1 is the LCM of the LCM. Okay, so A and C can be our answer. B and D is not our answer because LCM is equal to 28. So it can be A or it can be C. Okay, so let us calculate the HCF. What is HCF of this fraction? It is HCF of the numerator divided by LCM of the denominator. Okay, so what is HCF of the numerator? What is the numerator? 7 and 28, and LCM of the denominator. What is LCM of the denominator? LCM of 4, 5 and 1. Okay, so what is the highest common factor of this numerator? 7 and 28. The highest common factor is 7, right? So 7 divided by, what is the LCM of the denominator? It is 4 into 5 into 1, that is 20, right? So 7 by 20 is the HCF of this ratio. What is 7 by 20? It is 0.35, right? So our answer is option C, right? 28, 0.35. Since 7 by 20 is equal to 0.35. Our HCF is 0.35 and our LCM is 28. So our final answer for this fraction is 28, 0.35. This is the LCM and this is the HCF. Is it clear? So when we see a question like this, we have to convert this into a fractional form. Okay, so we have to convert this decimal number into a fractional form, and we know the fractional form LCM and HCF equation. That is, LCM of a fraction is equal to, see here, LCM of a fraction is equal to LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator. Like that, HCF of a fraction is equal to HCF of a numerator divided by LCM of the denominator. Okay, so by changing this decimal value into fractional value, we can easily find out. So LCM of 7 and 28 is what? 28. Okay, so 28 divided by what? HCF of 4, 5 and 1. That is a common, highest common factor. That is a common prime number of these three numbers. That is 1. Okay, so 28 divided by 1. So 28 is the LCM, and HCF of the numerator and LCM of the denominator is found out. So 7 by 20, that is equal to 0.35, right? So this is our C is our correct answer. So next question, question number 3. If A into B is equal to A plus B plus root AB. So what is 4 into 9? That is equal to 4 plus 9 plus root 4 into 9. Isn't it? So 9 plus 4 is 13 plus what is root 4 into 9? That is equal to root 36. So 13 plus 6 equal to 19 is our answer. Option D is our correct answer. Clear? So A into B is given. We have to find 4 into 9. So 19 is our answer. Clear? So next question, question number 4. Find the value of root of cot square theta minus cos square theta. Okay, so what is cot square theta? What is cot? Cot is equal to cos divided by sine, right? So cot square theta minus cos square theta of root is given by, can be written as root of cos square theta divided by sine square theta minus cos square theta, isn't it? So we can write cot square theta as cos square theta divided by sine square theta. Okay, then taking cos square theta outside. So cos square theta is common in first term and second term. So taking cos square theta common, we can write cos square theta into 1 by sine square theta minus 1, isn't it? So root of cos square theta into 1 minus sine square theta by sine square theta. That is, we can cross multiply here. Inside the bracket, we will get 1 minus sine square theta by sine square theta. Is that clear? So what is 1 minus sine square theta? We can write 1 minus sine square theta again as cos square theta, right? So root of cos square theta into cos square theta by sine square theta. Isn't it? So taking this cos square theta outside the square root, we will get cos theta root of cos square theta by sine square theta. Is it right? That is, taking cos square theta outside the root square, we will get cos theta into root of cos square theta by sine square theta. Okay, so here also there is square and root, though, so they will cancel each other. So we can write cos theta into cos theta by sine theta. That is, the square and the square root will cancel each other. So we can write cos theta into cos theta by sine theta. What is cos theta into sine divided by sine theta? It is again cot theta. So that is equal to cos theta into cot theta. Okay, so our answer is option B, cot theta into cos theta. Is it clear? So this is a procedure we have to follow, and this is another method, right? So this is the explanation of fourth question. That is, root of cot square theta minus cos square theta is equal to cot theta cos theta. Is it clear? So next question, question number 5. Which of these numbers is the most number of divisors? So for doing this question, we have to start from the minimal number, right? So the number of divisors of 200, let us see the explanation here. Okay, so number of divisors of 200 is 2, 4, 5, 10, then 20, 50, 100 and 200. And the number of devices of 172 is 2, 4, 43, 86 and 172. So 2, 4 we can directly get. That is 172 can be divisible by 2 and 4. Okay. So 172 divided by 2 we get 86. So it is a divisible. So 86 also divisible divisors of 172. Then 172 divided by 4. So that is 4 and 3, 43. Like that we will get each divisors of the numbers, right? So next is 156. That is 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 13, 26, 39, 52, 156. Okay. So the number of divisors of 240 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 30, 40, 60, 120 and 240. So finally we got the answer as 240. That is the 240 has the most number of devices. Is it clear? So 240 has the most number of devices, right? So question number 6. Age of A is to age of B is 3 is to 2. 10 years hence, the sum of their ages is 80. What are their present ages? This is a question. Okay. So we have A and B and their ratio 3 and 2. Okay. So 3 is to 2 is the ratio. So what are the numbers, corresponding numbers? It is 3x and 2x. Is it clear? So present age of A is 3x and present age of B is 2x. Right? So their ratio is given. A is to B is equal to 3 is to 2. So the present age of A and B is 3x and 2x. Okay. So 10 years hence. What is the meaning of hence? 10 years hence means after 10 years. That is 3x plus 10 and 3x 2x plus 10. This is the age of A after 10 years. This is the age of B after 10 years, right? The sum of their ages, that is 3x plus 10 plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 80. So what is 3x plus 2x? It is 5x. 10x plus 10x is 20 is equal to 80. So 5x is equal to 20 to right hand side we will get 60. X equal to 60 by 5 is equal to 12. X equal to 12. So what are their present ages? So present ages are 3x and 2x. So x we have got 12. So 12 into 3 and 12 into 2. This is for A and this is for B. What is 12 into 3? That is 36. 12 into 4, 2 is 24. So the present ages are 36 and 24. Option A. Is it clear? So here is a detailed explanation. Okay, so we have given the ratio and we can find the present ages of A and B. Okay, by doing the following calculations, right? So question number 7. Find the percentage of wastage material in converting a cylinder of base diameter 10 centimeter and height 20 centimeter into a cone of equal base 10 centimeter but double the height of the cylinder, that is 40 centimeter. Okay, so we have a cylinder that is converted into cone. The base is equal, that is 10 centimeter 10 centimeter, but the height of the cylinder and the height of the cone is different. That is cylinder height is 20 centimeter, that is given, and also they are given the height of the cone that is converted is double the height of the cylinder. So 20 into 2 is equal to 40. Okay, so the radius of the cone and cylinder is 10 divided by 2. Since they are given the diameter of the cone and cylinder as 10, our radius r of the cylinder and cone, both of the radiuses 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5 centimeter. Is it clear? Then they had given height of the cylinder, h is equal to 20 and height of the cone is equal to 20 into 40 centimeter. Okay, so what is the by converting some shape into another shape, what can we do by converting a specific shape to another specific shape? We have to equate the volume of that specific shapes. Okay, so we have to equate the volume of the cylinder is equal to volume of the cone. So what is the volume of the cylinder? It is pi r square h is equal to volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so we can write this is the volume of the cylinder, small h is the height of the cylinder, and capital H is the height of the cone, we can consider. Okay, so ratio of V1 is to V2, that is V1 is the cylinder's volume, V2 is the cone's volume. So V1 is to V2 is equal to pi r square h into 1 by 3 is to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so pi into 5 into 5 into 20 is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 5 into 5 into 40. Is it clear? So we can cancel pi 5 5 5 5 20 as 20 into 2. Okay, so 1 is to 2 by 3, that is equal to 3 is to 2 is our ratio. Okay, so that the volume of the cylinder V1 is equal to 3 unit and the volume of the cone V2 is equal to 2 unit, that is obtained from our calculations. Okay, so volume 1, that is volume of the cylinder is to volume of the cone is equal to, we have obtained 3 is to 2. Okay, so volume of the cylinder V1 is equal to 3 unit and the volume of the cone is 2 unit. Okay, so what is the difference? Difference is V1 minus V2, that is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 unit is the wastage, that is the difference between the two volume is the wastage among these two. Okay, so while converting one shape into another shape, there is a wastage. Okay, so wastage is obtained by taking the volume of the each shapes. Okay, so cylinder volume minus cone volume is equal to, we obtain the wastage volume, that is equal to 1 unit. So that 1 unit wastage is how much percentage? 1 by total number is, total unit is 3, or we can say that cylinder is converted into the cone. So wastage volume is 1 unit, wastage volume percentage is 1 unit divided by 3 into 100, where 3 unit is the volume of the cylinder, isn't it? So 1 by, this is a wastage, total wastage, volume of the cylinder minus volume of the cone, that is 1 unit divided by what we have converted to cone here, cylinder is converted to cone. So volume of the cylinder is obtained as 3 units. So 1 by 3 into 100, okay, is equal to 33.33%, that is C. Option C is our answer. So we have to find the percentage of wastage material in converting a cylinder of diameter 10 centimeter, etc., etc. Okay, so we find the wastage volume. So for finding the percentage, we have to convert it into in terms of 100. So wastage volume is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, okay, divided by volume of the cylinder, that is 3 unit into 100. Since we have converted cylinder into cone, we have to consider the 3 here. So 1 by 3 into 100 is 33.33. Is it clear? So question number 8. So question number 8, 3 men entered into a business in partnership for 14 months, 8 months and 7 months. Okay, so if the ratio of their profit is 5 is to 7 is to 8, what is the ratio of their investment? So there are 3 men, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, they have started a business for 14 months. First man 14 months, second man 8 months and third man 7 months. Okay, so this is the time they have taken for their investments. Okay, so suppose their investments are X rupees, Y rupees and Z rupees. Okay, so the first man invested X rupees for 14 months, second man Y rupees for 8 months and third man Z rupees for 7 months. Okay, so this is the time period and this is the investment. So the ratio is given as 5 is to 7 is to 8, isn't it? So we have to first make it as an equation. Okay, so 14 into X is to 8 into Y is to 7 into Z is equal to 5 is to 7 is to 8. That is time into investment is equal to profit. Okay, So this is the ratio of the profit. From here we can write the following equation, that is 14 months into x. This is the investment. So 14x is to 8y is to 7z is equal to 5 is to 7 is to 8. Is it clear? So now we have to convert. Okay, we have to convert each term in terms of either x or y or z. Okay, that is we have to convert this term and this term into a single what to say, either x term or y term or z term, so that we can find the answer very soon. Okay, so what is the ratio of their investment is the question. Okay, so we have to find the x value, y value and z value. In order to find that, we have to convert each term into a single term, that is either x or y or z. Okay, for that, let us take first two term. Okay, first two term. What are the first two terms? That is 14x by 8, sorry, 8y. 14x by 8y is equal to 5 by 7. By cross multiplication, we will get 14x into 7 is 40, sorry, 98x is equal to 40y. Okay, so by cancelling in terms of 2, we will get 49x equal to 20y. Therefore, x equal to, sorry, y is equal to what? 49x by 20. Okay, so we got the value of y as 49x by 20. Okay, next let us consider the first term and third term. Okay, first term and third term. Okay, so for that we can write it as 14x by 7z is equal to 5 by 8. By cross multiplication, we will get what is 14x into 8? It is 112x is equal to what is 7 into 5? It is 35z. Therefore, z is equal to 112x by 35. So, we got the value of z. Okay, so see, the value of y is with respect to x here. Okay, value of z also is with respect to x here. This is what I told. First we have to convert each term with respect to one term, that is either x or y or z. Here I have converted all y and z in terms of x. Okay, so what will be our first term? What is our first term? Okay, let me clear this. So what is our first term? First term is x itself. Okay, so x is to y is to z is what we have to find. That is a ratio of their investment is what we have to find. Okay, so what is x? X is x itself. We didn't do any calculation to find the x. So x is x itself. X is to, what is the value of y? 49x by 20. So what is the value of cz? 112x by 35. So this also is get cancelled by 7, the multiplication of 7, right? So 7 into 5 is 35 and 16 into 7 is what? 112, right? So is to 16 divided by 5x. Okay, so all the ratio is in the terms of x, right? So that we can cancel everything very simple. Okay, that is we can cancel x here. Okay, that is why we have converted each term in respect to one letter, right? So we have converted each term with respect to x. So x is x itself, y is equal to 49x by 20 and z is equal to 16x by 5. Okay, so that we can easily cancel each other and can find the ratio of the investment, right? So what is, wait, so we got x is to 49x by 20 is to 16x by 5 as 1 is to 49 by 20 is to 16 by 5. Okay, so by taking the LCM, we have to make all denominator equal. That is, we have to make all denominator 20, highest value. Okay, so by making the denominator, first ratios denominator by 20, we have to multiply the denominator and numerator by 20. That is 1 by 20 divided by 20. So 20 is to 49 is to, for making this denominator 20, we have to multiply by 4, right? So 16 into 4 and 5 into 4, that is 64. So our investment ratio is 20 is to 49 is to 64. Is that clear? First, we have done the time into investment is equal to profit ratio. From that, we have take the first and second term in order to get the y in terms of x. Then we took first and third ratio in order to get z in terms of x. Okay, if we want to do, or if we want to make everything in terms of y, first we have to consider the first and second term, then we have to consider the second and third term. So all the terms we will get in terms of y, because the second terms are all in terms of y. If we want to make it in a set term, we have to take 1, 2, 3. We have to take first 2 and then second and third again to make it in the terms of z. Here I have converted all terms in terms of what? X, so that we can cancel all the x in the ratio and we will get the final equation like that, right? So we got x is to y is to z as x is to 49x by 20 is to 16x by 20. All the x's cancel each other. Then we take the LCM of this fraction, so that we have got the final answer. That is the ratio of their investment, 20 is to 49 is to 64. Is that clear? So question number 9. If 200 men can dig a tunnel working for 8 hours a day in 6 days. So, our question is, how long will it take to dig the canal if 300 men work for 6 hours a day? So, we have to calculate the number of days. Okay, so from the equation, from this type of question itself, we can write the equation from the each sentence, each line of this question alone. Okay, that is 200 men can dig, 200 men into 8 hours a day, so into 8 in 6 days into 6 equal to, how long will it take to dig the canal? 300 men, 6 hours. How long means by how many days we can complete this. Okay, so this is the equation. Okay, so 6 and 6 get cancel each other, 0 0 0 0. Okay, so 16 is equal to 3 into number of days. We have to calculate that. So number of days is equal to 16 divided by 3. So what is 16 divided by 3? 5 into 3 is 15. So that is equal to 5 1 by 3. That is 5 1 by 3. Option A is our correct answer. Clear? So next question, question number 10. A courtyard 4.55 meter long and 5.25 meter broad is paved with square tiles of equal size. So what is the largest size of tile used is our question. So we have given the values in terms of decimals, right? So we have given 5.25 meter broad and 4.55 meter in length. Okay, so first we have to make it in a integer format, that is without decimal, so that we have to multiply each with the 100. So we got 525 meter and 4.455 meter. Okay, so in order to find the largest square, we have to do the HCF of, that is highest common fraction of 4.55 and 5.25 meter. We will get the largest size of the tile used. Okay, so we will find the HCF of both dimensions of the courtyard to find the largest square tile. So we have to do the HCF of 4.55 and 4.25 meter. That is HCF of 525 meter and 455 meter. Okay, in order to find that we have to do this calculation. So 525 divided by 455. So 1 into 455 is 455. So we get the remainder 70. Okay, so the 70 we have to consider as divisor. So 455 divided by 70. So 6 into 70 is 420. Remainder is 35. So again we have to do calculation as 70 divided by 35. So 2 into 35 is 70. 0 is the remainder. So 35 is the highest common fraction. Okay. So we can find the highest common fraction simply by this method. That is 525 divided by 455 is 455. That is in terms of 1. 1 into 455 is 455. Remainder 70. Okay. So we have to again divide 455 by 70. We get 6 into 70 is 420. Remainder 35. So again we have to divide 70. That is this remainder. This divisor as a dividend. Okay. So 70 is divided by 35 is 2 into 35 is 70. So remainder is 0. Is it clear? This 525 divided by 455 first. Okay, so 455 we get 70. Okay, then taking 455 here and 70. 455 divided by 70. So 6 into 70 is 420. Remainder 35. So next is 70 divided by 35. So 2 into 35 is 70. So 0. So 35 is the highest common fraction. So C is our answer. Is it clear? So here at each progressive step we have taking the divisor as dividend. Okay, so first the divisor is 455, it is taken as dividend here. Then the divisor is 70, we have taken 70 as the dividend. Okay, then again see here 70 as the dividend. Okay, so the divisor is obtained as 35 and then we are making the 35 as the dividend. Okay, like that till 0 we have to make the calculations. Okay, so till 0 we have to do the calculation and at that time what is the divisor is our highest common fraction. Is it clear? So our answer is option C, 35 centimeter. Okay, so that's all for the quantitative aptitude previous year questions for today. So thank you and have a nice day.